my name is aroman, and I'll be introducing Josh Smith. He's the CEO and founder of Generation Thai, and he's going to talk to you a little bit more about that. So, what made you decide upon to open your own business?
Well, my dad's always been an entrepreneur. I've watched Shark Tank since I was 12 years old, and I just always had that dream my whole life to just be my own boss. This one was a situation where I thought it was just a really good opportunity to make some money and high profit margins and stuff like that. So that's what made me want to do it.
So you kind of touched on this a little bit, but who was the inspiration to start up your business?
So I thought of it, and I lived with a roommate at the time, and we just thought it'd be a good idea. I'm a fashion major currently, and I've always been interested in doing business, so it was like the perfect product for me to do. So I thought of it based on the fact that there was someone already doing my business, and I just thought I could do a better job. There was one person in the world doing it, and I thought it was a huge opportunity.
How did you decide on your legal business structure, such as proprietorship or corporations?
So yeah, we started like a small startup. So we did LLC right away. It was like $280, and it was really important that we did do that right away because within a month and a half of starting our company, someone tried to sue us right away, which we instantly won and dismissed it or whatever. So, but yeah, it's smart to get on that right away, especially if you have a situation where you're doing something very similar to your competitor.
How did you obtain startup capital?
I've always saved up money throughout. I've always worked in restaurants my whole life. So I didn't have to spend that much to start this company. That's a big thing if I'm looking for starting a business, like selecting the right one for me as a college student. I know I have to have something that has like a small startup cost. So I spent $3,500 starting my business, and my business partner invested like $2,000.
Does your company have a website?
Yes, of course. We currently right now we're in 4 stores, and all in South Florida, and one here in Tallahassee. And e-commerce is mostly how we sell. That's probably about, since we're only in 4 stores, that's probably like 95% of the business, 90%. So yeah, website's everything. When you're an e-commerce store, that's one thing we've had to work on is that we try to keep our costs down for the website, but the website is so crucial to your business. It's your store. You know what I mean? So no one's going to order from a site or buy a premium product from something that doesn't look good. So, it was like a slow start. Like, we didn't have it look good at first. It wasn't very professional, but now it looks much better. So, yeah, we've had our website up and running for 5 months now.
And who maintains it?
My business partner mostly maintains it, but it's like we both do it. We have Squarespace, which means I don't know if you've heard of it, but you pretty much just build your own website. It makes it very easy to use, very user friendly. You don't have to be a specialist in it or anything to know what's going on. You can make adjustments on the fly, no big deal. Change prices, see your orders and everything, see who's going on your website. So it's a very good tool to use.
Okay. And how do you currently use social media to promote your business and communicate with customers?
So right now, I've only done like 6 Facebook ads, and they average about $20 each. And every time I do it, my reach is $20 will probably get me exposure to about 8,000 people that see it. That you'll see when you're scrolling on Facebook, and you'll see sponsored ad. So that's the only promotion I've done, or like the only advertisement I've done so far. And it doesn't convert that well if your website doesn't look good. So I actually did it mostly in the beginning when my website didn't look as good. The conversion rate wasn't that well. Out of the $140 I spent, I only sold like 6 ties. So it didn't make me that much.
What are the licensing requirements for your business?
I don't have any licensing things going on. I just have one competitor who does it as well, and I had to make my product different. And I thought I might have to license through him at some point, but the truth is that with fashion products, it's really hard to patent things. Your main protection is trade dress. So if your product looks exactly like theirs, they can hit you with trade dress. But generally speaking, they don't let you just monopolize like oh, it's this material, you can't use it. So.
And do you use any information technology to help run your business?
Um, Not really. Like, are you talking about like SEO, like Google?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a friend who helps me out with that. He taught me a lot on that. It's a huge learning curve. I'm trying to learn. It's just good to see like what comes up on Google. Like, you want to be like the first thing that people like search and stuff. When people see my product, they don't automatically know the name of my product. You know, I have a GT logo on my tie. It doesn't mean they know what that is. So if they type in like GT tie on Google, it's important that mine comes up early and not like 2 pages in or whatever. So that's something I've been learning, and I do have an account with Google, and it is very helpful. You just see what people.
Um, how many different positions are available like in your business, would you say?
Right now, I need to hire a Salesforce team, big time. My biggest thing now is that I've realized that I'd rather go for the big hit wholesale and try to sell into stores. I'm in 4 stores right now. It's much nicer to go to a store and sell 4 or 5 ties and get that bulk order instead of trying to sell one per time. You know what I mean? So it helps you just get in easy and get capital right away. Um, but we have some interest with Men's Warehouse right now, and they're the biggest tuxedo like rental company, and they think our product would be really good for prom. So that's like our biggest like goal right now. So we want to get into stores. I need a sales team. I need people that can go into local stores throughout and just kind of try to get my product into the stores, or they send emails all the time and just send pictures and stuff. I'm only one person, you know what I mean? So I definitely need positions in that situation.
What's the best advice you can give someone about starting in a business?
There's so many different things you could say. This could be a hard one. All right, I would say any business you're gonna start, I would say you want to look at profit margins, like number one. Yeah, so profit margins are something like you should instantly be like, okay, it costs this much to make, sells for this much. Figure out that number. It's got to be, I mean, hopefully it's a good amount. And then I would also say a low startup cost, because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you have something that you're not experienced with and you've never started a business before, and it's going to cost you $200,000 to make. Try to find something simple. Your first business, you're going to make so many mistakes and you're going to learn so many different things. And it's just good to do something that has a little bit of a low startup cost. So that's what I recommend.
What else would you like to tell me about your business or owning a small business in general?
It is a lot of work. You have to want it. It's not going to just happen. You're going to have you're going to have times where you just feel like quitting and giving up. You can't be like that. I didn't sleep. You know, we had to work with like Chinese manufacturers and stuff, and we would be up at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to make it work, and we'd be making ties late at night and just working so hard. So you have to know that the work is gonna be serious. Like, even if it seems simple, it probably isn't. So that's what I'd recommend.
Do you want to show us your product?
Oh, sure. So here's my bestseller right here. This is the matte black. Um, it's like they're all like transparent, so you can see through. Just like it shows through your shirt or whatever you're wearing. So yeah, and the straps are just not on currently. I do that last. Like, here's our silver one, and they're really flexible. They're not heavy, so I don't know. People like them a lot. You really stand out wearing my product. I think that's the thing. And I also do bow ties as well. Um, but yeah, people wear my product to stand out. You get a lot of attention wearing it, and it's fun. It's more of like, to be honest, it's more of like high school prom product, special events, like a fun tie, not so much, I'm going to a job interview or anything like that. So it's very unique, but people that like to stand out, it's for them. So if that's your personality type, my product is for you. So.
Well, thank you so much, Josh.
Uh,
It was so nice
Yeah,
talking to you
it
about
was
this.
fun.
And
Thank you.